You said your mom had a trip and fall at Moselle at their property?
Yes.
And she go to the hospital?
Yes.
Was she ever able to tell you how she tripped or anything like that?
No.
I remember lying to Tony Satterfield, and I remember looking him in the eye on many occasions.
And lying to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Lying to his family?
I lied to his family. I don't know if I did it in person, but I know I had phone conversations with him where I lied to him.
He's back in the news, Alex Murdaugh, and this is all related to the case involving his former housekeeper, Gloria Statterfield. You saw the testimony, remember, from the trial, Tony Satterfield, Gloria's son, testified about how he didn't get any money from his case where his mom had died at the Murdaugh's property. And the story all along that Alex Murdaugh was telling was that Gloria told him that she tripped over the dogs going up the stairs, and that's how she fell, and then she eventually died in the hospital. And because of that, there was this big insurance policy, and he was able to recover all this money, which of course he stole and never gave to the Satterfield family. Take a look at the screen, because there's some new legal filings by Murdaugh and his team saying that no dogs were involved in the fall of Gloria Statterfield on February 2nd, 2018. After Ms. Satterfield's death, the defendant, meaning Alex Murdaugh, invented Ms. Satterfield's purported statement that dogs caused her to fall to force his insurers to make a settlement payment. So now he's saying that he was lying all along about that. What's the significance of this? What's the importance? Joining us tonight in Columbia, South Carolina, civil attorney partner at Bland Richter and one of the attorneys representing the Satterfield family, Ronnie Richter's back with us. Ronnie, great to see you. Give us some context. Why is he saying this now? What does it mean? How does it impact the case? How does it impact your clients?
Yeah, thanks, Vinny. So this is the lie of the day. This is the lie du jour for Alex Murdaugh. And the reason he's saying it now is that Nautilus Insurance Company, the insurance company that paid most of the $4.3 million, has sued Alex to recover that money on the theory that they entrusted him with the money for the purpose of him paying it to the Satterfields. And obviously we know that that didn't happen, and instead Alex stole the money. And so in defense of Nautilus's claim that you, Alex Murdaugh, should pay us back the money that we entrusted to you that you stole, Alex would suggest that instead of Nautilus suing Alex, who stole the money, he should instead seek the money from the Satterfields, because through other sources they were able to recover other money. Now, how Alex thinks it helps him in his case to now say that he lied previously about how the accident happened is a mystery to me. It's yet another false narrative that's spun by Team Murdaugh.
So I just want to make sure I'm following this correctly, right? So the insurance company is going after Murdaugh for the money. Murdaugh's saying, well, don't get it from me, get it from this family who lost their mother at the Murdaugh's property, because me, Alex Murdaugh, I lied about how she died.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And me, Alex Murdaugh, I did steal the money, okay? And the money that I took from you, Nautilus Insurance Company, that money's gone. It went into my fake Forge account. It went into the black hole of Alex Murdaugh finances. That money's gone. But because the Satterfields were successful in suing me, and because they recovered money from me and from others for what we did to the Satterfields, you, Nautilus, should go seek your money from them. That is the defense in the case.
It's more disgraceful actions by this convicted double murderer and admitted liar. Ronnie Richter, thanks so much for joining us tonight. I know everybody's calling you on this. We appreciate your time. And of course, we'll speak again. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Vinny.
All right, let's bring back in our think tank on this one. What does this mean? What's going on here? Is this insanity? Is anyone going to believe? Should any court believe that he lied about that also?
No.
That's the point.
He would never lie.
So what is?
I mean, never tell the truth.
So what happens here? Is this his attempt to kind of go after the Satterfields who testified against him in court? Is that what this is really about?
He could have a little bit of personal animus, but I imagine much more it's an asset protection issue, and we don't
What
have
assets?
I doubt that he has any assets. Frankly, the good thing about him is he's holding all of this money in trust.
This sounds to me like
trusted
spite.
himself to spend it for himself.
Yeah, to me this seems like a spite move.
I imagine there are some policies that were held by firms, by other business partners. There could be lawsuits with judgments and subrogation agreements, and it's a chase for the money for sure. And his statement now being yet again another lie. I'm not disputing the fact that the guy is made of lies. It has some benefit to something else in the process that I just don't think we're seeing right now because we don't have full transparency.
House of cards? No, house of lies.
Yeah.
Does it help him? Does it help him, or does it just hurt the Satterfields? That's what I'm trying to uncover here. And what do we think really happened?
I mean, I think that's the interesting question,
What do you
right?
think really
All of
happened
the
to Gloria?
civil procedure aside, right? So, first of all, I like that the dogs are exonerated. You know, that's good. But I wonder, I remember that the testimony was that Alec was not in the home. He had just left, and Maggie and Paul were there.
Right.
So I think there could be this theory that perhaps he was covering for Maggie and or Paul in a way that he doesn't feel as though he needs to now that he has murdered them.
And think about it. We've got more trials coming up involving this family, and the truth and falsity impeachment issues, they're coming up in those future trials. So maybe this is going to play in on their veracity and impeachability in a future proceeding.
So let's follow up on what Molly said here, though. Where do we think Alex Murdaugh is in terms of his relationship with the two people he murdered, right? Because the boat crash case is coming up this summer, and we recall in all these videos, he's always trying to exonerate his son in that case. Does that now end also? Do you think he's now just going to make his son the fall guy for all this stuff?
I
What
want
is
to put
this
it past
about?
him. I want to put it
What is
past
this
him.
about? If it's about money, Murdaugh has nothing. He has no assets. It's going to be much ado about nothing. Very Shakespeare. If it's more than money, that's a whole different story.
People he cares about are still affected financially from his dealings with all of these cases. He does have a surviving son.
He cares about people? Is that what you're saying?
I imagine
Wait a minute.
somewhere.
That's the headline. You are saying that Alex Murdaugh cares about another human being.
I think
He
he said
does,
he cares about
himself.
money
That
another
person that he looks
has.
at in
Yeah.
the mirror as he used to shave, or as he used to shave his head that's now shaved.
let me ask you this.
Buster's going to be writing him. So he doesn't want to give Buster the old on the way out of town.
Let me ask you this, Molly, because you deal with the Innocence Project, right? So, and there are some people, I admit, some people get wrongfully convicted. This is not
Thank
one
you.
of them.
No.
But what do you think he's thinking?
Oh, Alec? I
That
think...
he's thinking he has a chance to get out?
I mean, probably. I think that you have to hold on some sort of hope, even if you've been convicted of a double murder, that in some post-conviction litigation you might get out. But I also think at this point that, like, it is game on, and that anybody who testified against him and anybody who didn't stand beside him is, you know, he's going to throw anybody and everybody under the bus, and he is beholden to nobody now but himself and his liberty.
I predict he will get out on a gurney when he dies.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably true.
So what do you think? What do you think these trials will look like? Let's take, for instance, the boat crash case, because that's coming up this summer, right? What he's going to be there. What do you think his perspective, what's going to go on? What's going to be his take, his story on all this?
Reverse roles with him. He is locked up. He has almost no family left, and his circle has gotten so small you can cover it with a thimble. He needs to protect every relationship that's under that thimble, and it probably means his sole surviving relatives and very few remaining friends. So any action he's taking now, I'm going to say benefits them if he has any sense of decency. But again,
we don't think he does.
question.